Hi, and welcome to the It Girl podcast. I am here. Today's a special episode because I'm here with Levi Sebree, my sister.
Hi, she's back. She's back. Guess who's back? I'm so excited to be here. I feel like the last time we did this was 500 million years ago, and it was really what?
Your hair got suspiciously long.
Hey, this is my natural hair, girlfriend. This is my natural hair. It's so funny, actually. I've seen like a Reddit post viral, like be as like subtle about your updates or like your upgrades as Levi Sebree is. I'm like, well, this one isn't subtle, honey, but
I love it. It looks so beautiful.
Thank you. I can confirm I've gotten Botox. I mean, a little lip
Botox.
filler.
Me
you
too.
know?
Botox, lips, eyelash extension. No, not extensions.
We have the same
They're
things.
Tint. Eyelash tint, brow tint. These they're not extended.
No,
They're just,
your lashes.
They're permed, I think.
So good.
Lifted.
We're getting right into it. I'm like, this is what I've done. This, that, la, la, la.
Since you've seen us last, we've had lots of extensive plastic surgery.
We've seen each other on TV, and now we're like, okay, I need a little lift here.
Yeah, no, once you see yourself, it's like, I did the doctors when I lived in LA. I immediately, actually, I don't want anyone taking that up, but shouldn't have said that. But anyways, I did it, and I look like this, and I literally went, and immediately after it aired, I went and got my first Botox session.
No, masseter Botox, game changer for me. Brow lift Botox.
I have it here too.
Oh, I'm getting that.
I love it.
Ken's is doing that for me. The Barbie Botox, it makes your like shoulders down, your neck longer. I'm gonna do that.
I would Botox every part of my body if I could.
No, it's a game changer. I don't think I even had it until
Hair extensions,
a little lip. I
got a lot of lip filler.
Yeah, your lips have had like a big
this is a
moment.
She was like, you've done too much. I said, more. She was like, we can't go bigger. I was like, yes, we can.
Unpopular opinion, I love the look of big fake and yours don't look fake, obviously, but I love the look of massive
she was like,
lips.
if I do any more, they're gonna look fake. And I was like, well, let's do double. Like, I'm going for the fake thing. I'm not going for natural.
You know, the one thing that both of us are lacking in is the spray tan category. Honey,
I have one right now.
Wait, you look very tan
I
right
have one right now. I know.
I'm a ghost.
Somebody commented on my TikTok and said, it's not illegal to get a spray tan.
I was literally thinking in my head, it's like, girl, it's not against the law. We should be looking at that.
That's my new beauty routine that I think like, I wanted to do a TikTok about this, about like the things that are extremely necessary. Now that I've started the lash lift tint, I'll never stop.
I know it's a problem. My hair extensions, I can't not do it again.
You're gonna be like, I'm bald.
Literally.
No, once you start, you can't stop. And that is one that I won't stop. Lips, I won't stop. Spray tans,
really?
it is, get a weekly spray tan.
It's so expensive. That's the one thing
that $100.
And how often do you have to get it?
I've already gotten 2. She was like, you're in the past 2 weeks. And she was like, you're here all the time. Do you want to do the membership?
These are the things that I think are overrated. But I will slowly get into spray tans and nails. Getting your nails done. I'm sorry.
Mine are bad.
You heard it here first. Press on nails is the way to go because when one pops off, you put another one on. Look how fabulous these are. It was like,
Bitch, you are running around with nail glue, missing a nail everywhere we go. She glues her nails on at every club, every restaurant. We're at the nicest restaurant in New York. I love her. She's gluing her nails on at the booth. So if you want to be gluing your nails everywhere I'm like, get real nails. Press on, literally everywhere we go, they're popping off. And she's like, who has nail glue? I'm like, I don't have it. And she's gluing it.
You don't want to go to toe for toe with me either, honey. I
think we talked about this last time about you have scary fungus toes.
We didn't talk about it, but that's another thing.
She has really scary toes. She's the most beautiful girl I've ever met in my entire life, and you are perfect. You're perfect from head to ankle. Okay. You know how most people are perfect from head to toe? That's your flaw, honey.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We all have flaws. Okay, I'm working on it.
Levi's her personality, perfect. Like everything about you, that glowing sunshine perfection. God was like, we have to give her a flaw. Is your toes?
Okay, all right. Well, no one come for me. I mean, no.
My flaw
is
is like my personality is my flaw, so it could be way worse. It could be much worse.
Literally,
toes are fixable. Not. You just need to fork up for the pedicure.
Yeah, I need to get on that.
She's an at-home pedicure girl. And
I'm like, what nail polish are you wearing? People are like, nail polish? I haven't done my nails since fucking
this is
middle
not nail
school.
Polish. You're the only person in the world still wearing nail polish.
All right, okay, so I'll get on the toe game. I'll get on the spray tan game, and then I'll be good. I'll be set. I've thought about getting the girls done. I've got to be honest. I've thought about that.
I haven't taken ish.
Really?
$27,000.
$27,000. I thought it was $10,000 nowadays.
My plastic surgeon, who will be here as a guest on It Girl in a couple weeks. She's amazing. And I really wanted to have her because I want her to talk about like what the girls are really getting done. And she's like a celebrity plastic surgeon. And she's also a surgeon. Like she she's like, oh, I'm at the hospital. I'll be there. And like, she doesn't just do plastic surgery. She like was like separating conjoined twins last time I was.
Wow. I mean, that's the type of plastic surgery you want. It's insane the amount of work that people.
The talent. Like she's expensive, but it's like she's one of the top.
If I'm getting anything like that done, I'm paying a lot of money for it. But you'd be surprised the work that people are getting nowadays. BBL, skinny BBLs. So many influencers in New York have them. It's like, but I've been in and out of appointments lately. I've been getting all the work done, but I got my teeth fixed.
I got my Invisalign, baby.
Hey.
Hers were always perfect. They were just, 4 of them were dead. They looked good.
Thank God.
They were just internally.
Thank God our friend Gabe is a dentist because I walked into...
Shout out Gabe.
Shout out
if
Gabe.
If you're looking for a dentist, call Gabe.
Tend Dentistry Gabe at Rockefeller, my babe. I went into... he's amazing. I went to...
Gabe is going to die.
No, he loves it.
He is a good dentist. He did our friend's veneers, and I was like, wow, your veneers are great. I never would have guessed. And he was like joking about his doctor, and I was like, you got to connect me with him. And he was like, it's Gabe. And I was like, oh, really?
I went into his chair 7 a.m. on a Monday, hungover, literally tired as heck.
Not you.
Hungry. Hungover Levi? Never. Literally the night before, a guy that I was really interested in said he would never date me because I was on a reality TV show. So I was in his chair, sobbing my eyes out. And instead of a scary, like, saw-wielding dentist popping out, it's my friend Gabe. And it was the best thing ever. So start going to your friend. Like, it's cool when you start to have friends.
Go to Gabe. What did you say? Where does he work?
Tend on Rockefeller.
Tend on Rockefeller.
That's
and
right.
Your teeth really do look beautiful.
Thank you. Thanks. Who's calling you? Who wants you now?
The phone's
Anyways,
blowing up.
that was a really interesting way to start this.
We're
We're just like catching up. This is just us having a conversation.
What I was
gonna
say is it's a special episode because I'm gonna ask you questions from the people. This is like I always have my It Girl cards, always. But today I have my phone and people ask like I literally got so many questions for you. People want to like know your lore and all about you and about our friendship. So I have that, but I also wanted to catch up with you because I haven't seen you.
I know.
Because Levi was in LA.
I'm an LA girl.
And getting into treacherous activities. So I won't say anything, but I want to hear what happened. Tell me about LA from Levi's perspective.
Yeah, well, I'm so sad I haven't seen you. This is very unlike us. It's been like a week. And you were gone on the weekend and I was gone in LA. But yeah, I don't want to incriminate myself too much. But I am starting to understand LA a little bit more than what I had in the past. And I know you've lived there. But I've always had this like anti-LA mentality, which I know is so cliche. But I'm starting to get a little bit more. It's because I'm building a network in LA that I never had before. And LA is such a city that you need to know people. So I got into some trouble. I was there for work, but like on the weekend when I was there, girl.
You got crazy.
Girl. I got a little crazy.
The boys are hot there. It's easy to do.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And they're very, like, love bomby. Like, they're like, come with me to my house, and then I'm going to take you on vacation in 2 days. And then they do that there.
What do you think happened to me when I was out there?
That's what they do. They're like, no, stay with me. You shouldn't. Girl, I don't even need you to tell me. I know I live there. That's how they are. You go over there one time, and then they're like, stay with me. Why don't you just spend the week
your
here?
Flight.
Don't get a hotel. You can stay with me as long as you need. Please stay here. Why don't we go to the beach this weekend? Yeah. And they like...
But it's not, I feel like it's not real.
No, it's not.
I had a couple boys that I saw when I was in LA, and I'm like, wow, LA boys. And everyone's like, watch out.
Just wait.
Watch
You'll
out.
You'll spend 2 weeks at their house, and then literally you'll call them 3 days later, and there's another girl there, and they're doing the same thing.
No, it's already
like
happening.
a supermodel.
They're supermodels. They're all in media or like entertainment, whatever, and they're like gorgeous, and they have these like beautiful, and they're driving you around, and like this.
At least the men in New York are like, oh my God, I can't believe you thought I wanted anything to do with you. That's so embarrassing.
New York men are more honest.
They're like, oh, ew, no. But in LA, they'll like tote you around for a month. And like, they'll be like, I don't know, I live at his house now.
It's also like harder to fake it in New York, in my opinion. Because it's like, you kind of have to be about your thing. And like, when push comes to shove, like you can kind of see what's going on. In LA, it's like, oh yeah, and it's like 5 guys in some mansion in the hills, and like
they know
like
they have
renting
2 weeks with
like,
no work, so they're like just gonna hang out with you, and then they're like, yeah, I'm gonna go over to I'm gonna pop into London, and then they like never come back because they don't really have a house.
They act like they're super legit, and like but like they're talking to a million girls, and they're really sketchy.
And it's not their
shady.
car, like you said, it's always a rented car.
Yeah, so I'm gonna also. There was a guy I really liked in LA, but I'm like, you're in LA, so like I need to like.
Does his Does the first letter of his... there's two people within the first three letters of the alphabet.
I saw him last
time. Is it the second letter of the alphabet or the third letter of the alphabet?
Second.
You like him more?
I think so. But I like third letter alphabet boy too. Because
TTT.
Okay, now I'm scared they're going to listen to this because the guy...
I like third letter better.
Third letter...
is nicer.
So much nicer.
Second letter is a sexy god.
I'm so scared they're going to listen to this because, sexy god versus
nice
husband.
guy. Yeah.
Husband material versus... And I don't
sexy
know
model
what
guy
I mean
who
more
sends
right now.
selfies with his shirt off.
Yeah, exactly. But I kind of love that. I'm sorry. But
no, go listen, live your best life, but...
I need
we have to settle down.
I need to be
that's
realistic. The third letter of the alphabet, man. We all know it's a C. I don't know what we're doing. We all know the damn alphabet. I'm like, what are we doing here?
If you haven't cracked the code, the third letter of the alphabet is in fact the letter C.
Surprise! We thought we were doing something.
I know.
With that one.
Sorry.
So he was like, I read all your Substacks, and I'm like, people read those?
That's cute.
So I'm like, he's gonna be listening to this.
He's a
Maybe
sweetie.
not, but he's
a sweetie baby angel.
He is a sweetie.
There's not a chance that he listens to my podcast. This comes out in 2 days.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're good.
Okay.
Unless he's like a stalker.
He's also
psycho.
not on social media. Which do you think that's a red flag or a green flag?
Major
really?
Green. We're going to do the whole thing before I even get to our damn questions because I'm so curious about this. But no, major green. I don't want a man on social media.
Because I'm torn because I'm kind of like, we're so on social media. And part of me is like in today's society, it's kind of part of the being in the zeitgeist.
I don't want someone in the zeitgeist. I want you to like, you only know about me. You've never met another woman. You don't know anything about them.
This is another thing that, okay, we really need to stay on track here, but quickly, the like hot guy.
I didn't even bring my cue cards.
Cue cards.
I was like, cue cards.
Cue cards. The B letter boy, he doesn't know anything about culture or social media or like life.
Is he like a model?
He's like a
not a successful one.
This will get the people going. He was on reality TV.
He was?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He was on a dating show.
Was it too hot to handle?
I can't say.
I'm trying to remember for my own.
I can't say.
Okay. I'm trying to remember because maybe you did tell me and I'm just you obviously told me and I'm forgetting. Okay.
But anyways, hopefully no boy is listening. This is for the girls only.
This is the pod is
so
for
if
the
you're
girls.
listening to this and you're a boy, just kidding, you can listen. But okay, back to
download and then get out of here.
subscribe, follow,
and
reshare,
then leave.
comment, and then bye.
Okay, let's get into. Oh my God, I'm cracking up. Okay, let's get into these questions. People are very curious about you, Miss Sebree. And I got some really, really, really good questions. Okay.
Yay.
Man, there's going to be a lot to go through. Okay. Like,
Aww.
the people are curious. And I posted this an hour ago. And I knew that was going to happen. So I was like, I know that if I post this, like, people are going to have a million questions for her because you're a mystery.
I kind of like it that way.
I like it too. Okay. The first few questions are about, somebody asked questions about dating. So since we're already on that topic, let's just pivot it a little bit. What is the most romantic thing that someone has done for you that didn't work?
That didn't work. This is gonna cut deep.
I like this question for you for that reason. I like this question for you for that reason. Okay, go.
Someone made a song for me. I mean, like a full, like produced song, lyrics, like the whole nines. And I was sat there like, ick. Oh my God, I'm so sorry because I love the arts. It's so cute, but for some reason it did not hit for me. And I'm sorry to that man. But if you want to get to my heart, I feel like the thing to do for me is I like compliments and I like thoughtful gifts. And obviously a song is a thoughtful gift, but something about it was just cringy to me. It's sad.
I have 2 songs written about me. They're both negative, but
dude, you're lying.
I swear to God, 2 of my exes have written songs about me, and they're both mean.
What was the premise? This one was like, Levi, you're the sun and the stars. And I'm like, it's so cute.
Wait, he needs to send that to me so I can sing that to you.
And we can just, we can dub over Levi. It's like Bailey.
No, I want to sing to you, Levi, you're the sun, you're my sun and stars. I want to sing that to you. Okay, I need to get a copy of this song. No, both of the ones Ben wrote about
Sadly,
me are negative.
it's so sad.
But I got the ick from that too. I was like,
I'm not really a romantic person, actually. I'm a lovey person.
Yeah, I agree
I'm like
with
a lovey sweetheart, but I'm not like
that's why I like that question for you because you're not into that kind of stuff.
I'm not really like a...
No, you're not into that kind of stuff. You're not into cheesy stuff.
I'm a lover girl, but like any drop of cheese, any slice of cheese, and I'm like...
Cringe. Yeah. That's really hilarious. Can we get a copy of Levi, You're the Sun and the Stars, please? I'm surprised I didn't write that. Okay. What's one dating rule that deserves to be deleted forever?
Honestly, all of the rules. And I've talked about this before. One thing I've learned since getting out of my relationship, there are no rules.
Yeah.
Everyone that thinks there's rules, like, within reason there are rules, okay? But for the most part, it's like, I don't know. I've had friends that have like had one night stands that turned into marriages. I've had friends that like have done all the quote unquote rules and they cheat on them and it never works out or they fall out of love. It's like there's no rules of dating. So I feel like everyone getting caught up in all of these. Also, everyone's different. There's been times I've given my friends advice that have backfired because I wasn't in that situation. But
I've never given you bad dating advice.
Girl, please. Girl, please. But also, it's like I'm not in the room. I don't know what you're feeling, what they're feeling. There's subconscious. There's conscious. You get what you want. You don't want it. Like, dating is really complex. I feel like you just have to follow your heart. And also, know when to, like, cut it off.
Levi is so good about that. That is my worst. I will let things go on for 10 years that should have gone on for 2 months, and you will like, it'll be a month in or 6 months in, and you're like, this isn't right. Yeah. I'm never talking to you again. And you genuinely, I say I'm never talking to you again. I call them the next day.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm like, I changed my mind.
I feel like I sound like a fuck girl in this podcast. But I'm actually a lover girl. I just like, I'm very intentional,
you stick up for yourself and you don't put up with bullshit. Because you were in a relationship so long where you didn't have to do that. You're like, logically, you're like, why would I put up with bullshit? Which makes sense. But I feel like I've been single for so long that it's like, I'm like, oh, but it's all bullshit. So like I have to put up with it. But that's not the right mindset. That's a bad mindset for me to have.
I think romance needs to have a little bit of logistics. Like even like don't follow all the rules, but you have to think about it logistically.
You can't just be carried away by your emotions the entire time, which is what I do.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I think we're opposites in that way. I'm an Aquarius. I'm very thoughtful about everything. And you're very, I wouldn't say emotional, but with men, maybe.
Impulsive.
Yes.
I'm impulsive with everything. Overly put too much emotions into men, and I'm very impulsive. I just am. I know that. What's the biggest green flag that's somehow underrated?
Underrated green flag. Ooh. This is going to sound like men should be doing this anyway, but remembering like the little details.
I agree with that.
Nothing blows me away about like in passing I'll mention something and then they'll ask me about it again. Like that shows that they really are attentive, and that rarely happens. Like I remember I went on a first date and I was talking about my sister Mesa and like how she lives in Boulder and she went to Burning Man. That's it, in passing. Like 3 dates later, I haven't talked about my sister, 2 dates, whatever. And he's like, oh, that van looks like something Mesa would drive. And I was like, aww. You remember? So men that are attentive to those sorts of details, I think, is really, really important.
I cannot tell you how many times in the last year, hanging out with guys, talking to guys, going on dates, whatever it is, like where they will say something and I'm like, that's not me. You're thinking of a different girl.
No.
So remember we had that conversation. I'm like, yep, nope, that was not me.
I mean, I remember everything, so.
And it is like, it infuriates me because I'm like, you so are not paying attention.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what's my middle name? Like, name one thing about me. And I'm like, you don't know anything about me.
100%. I also think, like, there are things that are green flags that are so low effort. Like, for me, it's like, when you're starting to get to know someone, they like, making initiative, making plans, like, and it's not about like money or being showy, but like I've never like having a man be like, can I send you an Uber? Can I like
so
that
many
sort of thing?
Of them are just going through the motions.
It costs you $10 to send a girl an Uber, and like like whether they say yes or no, like I feel like that sticks with someone because it's a thoughtful gesture. So I feel like there's things men could be doing that like,
and just like I want to know you're not just hanging out with me because you're bored.
I know,
and I really think a lot of times they're just hanging out with a girl because they're bored. They're like, I have nothing better to do. I might as well go to dinner or like have this girl over.
I know. And that's like the problem with dating in New York. Like, do you know me? I mean, I would say 50% of the time men cancel on a date.
I got canceled on a date this morning, but I had already canceled on him twice. And I was already planning to cancel on him.
But you'd be canceling on dates.
I was already not going to go. I already had told everyone, like, I'm not going to go. I have other shit to do, but I haven't told him yet. And then he texted me this morning and canceled. And I was like, good, I was going to cancel this anyways.
I have like a sixth sense with you. Like, anytime you're like, yeah, I'm going to go on a date. I'm like, girl.
You're going to cancel. I canceled. I had 2 dates with him already and I canceled. And then he's canceling tomorrow, but I was already canceling because I have plans.
We need
I literally have like a full paid deal and I'm like going to attend it and I haven't told him like, yeah, I wasn't coming.
Well, this is also the balance of our reality. It's like, you want a boyfriend, but like, what are you doing to get a boyfriend? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Which is not bad, by the way. Your career, I think our careers are more important than boys. And people are like, you're going to find them when the time is right, when you're not looking. I'm like, I don't want to not be looking. You know what I mean? Like, how bad down do you have to be to like give up on love?
I had a good career question that I got to find it.
Okay.
Because people have so many questions for you. I do have one that says you should go on SNL. Has she ever considered it?
That's my dream. And Chloe Feynman.
My mom texted me, Chloe Feynman left. This is your moment.
No, that's literally what Mel texted me. She was like, a spot opened. Could you imagine us on SNL? I actually could imagine you on SNL.
I could see getting fired immediately.
Do you want to host or do you want to be a comedian?
I want to be on it. I'm not worried that I couldn't. I would show up on time. I could put in the hours. I could do all of it. But I think like when it came down to it, I would be such like a goofball that it would like especially if you were there.
Could you imagine? I'd be like, I would crack. No, I just laugh at. Look, get a load of this chick.
Who am I to this?
You come out in like a rat costume. I would cry. I'd be crying, laughing the entire time.
They'd be like, look at this bitch over here. They would literally be like, those two in the background.
Whoever said that, I love you so much. SNL is a dream of mine, and
the two of us will gladly go simultaneously replace Chloe Feynman on SNL.
We're going to be interlocked, holding hands the entire time.
We will wear only costumes that are connected, the whole body. It's just our heads pop out, and we will be one.
And we say every other word. Yes. We split the script.
Lauren Michaels.
Hit us up, babe.
Hit us up because you're missing. This is special.
Get a load of this.
Get a load of this. But yeah, you should do that. I really think it would be amazing.
Yeah.
The hours do scare me though because they don't sleep. Where's your career question? You had a really good somebody asked if you're invisible.
LOL. Maybe I am.
She's mysterious, for Christ's sake.
I love being invisible because I just do whatever I want all the time.
It's like my worst fear that I secretly, like that someone's going to be like, Levi was never there. like, did she really exist? It's my worst fear that my whole life only exists in my head.
I do believe that we live in a simulation. So maybe I'm a glitch. Okay, let's go with that. She's not invisible. She's a glitch, and that's good.
What's her
Taffeta in? Was that what you were thinking?
I was thinking of Wreck-It Ralph.
No, Taffeta. I'm pretty sure.
Is that her name?
No, fuck, that's not her name.
Penelope?
Penelope. Taffeta is the mean one.
Yeah.
I am literally Penelope.
She's just a glitch.
My glitch is my superpower. My glitch is my superpower in the end. It's okay if you don't see me one day. You won't give a pow. I'll pop out of nowhere. And I just pop in the room.
You hear that? Watch out.
No, the invisible Reddit?
Yeah, Reddit.
That's like
hilarious.
It's so hilarious.
You have a Bailey's Imaginary Friend shirt.
My favorite shirt.
Levi's a star that shines so much brighter than me that you just like can't even see it. And she's just like existing on a different plane. And so it's like you can see me because I'm like a normie. And then there's like Levi who's like shining and glowing. And
I'm on a different wavelength.
She's above us, guys. Like you can't see her because she's just like shining too bright. Okay?
Yeah, let's just go with that. You know what?
Somebody wants to know the best piece of advice I've given you. So the one question I got 100 times is how did you guys become friends? Which I wasn't sure if that was like interesting, but somebody did ask, how did you and Bailey become friends? And what's one piece of advice I've given you? They didn't actually say best piece of advice. I give Levi bad advice, but what's my advice that I've given you? Is there any advice that I've given you that you actually live by, or is it all bad, which is also fine?
I think I take all of your advice very seriously. And I feel like that's why we do life together, is because we encourage each other in way. Like there's been times that I've been down bad and I'm just like, I give up. I'm throwing my cards on. I'm going to sleep. Like I'm not doing this. And every time you're like, you lift me up and you give me advice. This is what we're going to do. This is how you're going to do it. What do you want to do? Okay, you want to do that? I'm connecting you with this person. And you always are there to encourage me. And I feel like that's why we have such a healthy relationship, is that we both encourage each other and we like see it through. When you're down bad, I come over to your house. I'm like, we're getting out of the house. Like we're doing this. Like you want to do that? Okay, so have you, like I think every advice you give me is good advice, but overall just like your encouragement is the advice that I always need in situations, because we're both smart. We just direct each other in the right way. So, but I think if there was like one advice that like you've given me that's always stuck with me is that I have the tools to do it all. I just have to apply myself, you know? Like, you never have failed to remind me that I am that girl in situations where I didn't know if I was that girl.
You are that fucking girl. And I would say the best thing about our friendship for people wanting the origin story, it's like we met through Instagram. Like, you literally DM'd me. We had tons of mutuals. Like, it just made sense for us to meet because we were just like always like circling each other but didn't really like know each other. You were in fashion, are in fashion, and we just like we bonded like in 3 seconds. We were immediate friends. We immediately got along. And from that point on, there has never been one single moment in our entire friendship where there is any competition.
That's
ever.
A big. I was
if we were both up for the same thing and like we do things and we're against each other and I'm like, I want Levi to win.
Yeah.
And you're like, I want Bailey to win. Like,
no, exactly.
I don't ever, there is no competition. I feel like we have friends that are girls and we're like, why is everybody competing? Like, how are you competing with your best friend? Like, we call each other and we're like, I'm like, I would never compete with you over that. And you're like, I would never be mad at you about that.
And you'd be surprised. There's a lot of relationships that people are in where there's a really
layer of competition.
There's a hint of jealousy amongst each other. There's something for me and you. It's never, ever, not once.
Not one thing on earth is worth it.
Never. Also, there's never, I genuinely cannot think of a situation where you've won and I've been like, jealous of it or that I wanted me to be you or you wanted you to be me. Like, it's like you win, great. I win, great. It's like also when we both win in our own ways, we build each other up and we win together. You know what I mean?
You know how they have those competition shows where like at the end it's like if you have to agree to split the money or if one of you takes the money, the other person doesn't get it or you both like lose or whatever. Like those shows where you're like set up and at the end they're like, okay, do you want to split the money with him? And then it's like that shocking thing where the guy will like take the money from his wife or his like girlfriend or whatever. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt you and I would go to the end and we would either say we want to split it or we'd say give it to her.
No, I was literally going to be like, actually just give
it to her. I know that I would say give it to Levi and I know you would say just give it to her.
I know, but that's like the healthy friendship dynamic that's very rare to find. I think, like I said, there's a lot of competition, unhealthy competition in friendships. I would say we're in competition in ways that we both want each other to like do better and like in that sort of way, but never pitted it against each other. Ever.
Like I'm like, Levi, why aren't you painting? You're pissing me off. Like,
your
paint is a gift to this world. Like why are there not more Levi paintings? Like get off your ass and paint some pictures because you could be like, you're the most talented artist in the world. I want to see it. Or you're like, quit bitching and go do what you gotta do. Like, you just gotta do it. Like, stop whining.
There's definitely times where we slap each other on the wrist and you're like, Levi, I'm sick of you complaining about this. Put your big girl pants on and deal with it.
We know you're capable.
You know, but it's never like, well, good. She's not so I like
let me slither in there and like take it.
It's really important. That's why matching energies with your friends, like we knew our energies matched instantly.
It's not a question. I don't have to like call and be like, are you okay if I do this? Or like, da-da-da. It's like,
never.
It's just like, pure trust to the core, never even have to think about it,
100%.
Never a question. And that's like the valuable part of our friendship. Not even so much like our story or the amount of times how long we've been friends. Because people are like, oh my God, it's only been a few years. And I'm like, but there's like a layer, there's like a foundation of sheer trust that is like, it does even friends I've had since I was 11. I'm like, it's just different.
100%. You're a sister to me, truly. Literally, I don't know what I would do without you.
No, you are my anytime someone says Levi, I'm like, my sister?
Who?
Are you referring to my sister?
My blood sister? Yeah.
My literal blood sister who share the same parents? Yep. Perfectly good.
And we have a lot of similarities with our, I don't know. I just knew immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. It was literally 2 seconds.
Like with our upbringing, with our goals, with our like everything. With our obsession with fashion, which is like frivolous, but like even that, like we have just a lot. You're my person. I don't know what else to say about it. We can go on and on. You're my person.
You're my person.
I love you.
Somebody says, can you start vlogging together?
Genius idea. Brilliant idea. We get into some interesting situations.
I don't know if some things are better left unseen, maybe. Could you imagine if like a camera followed us out?
Oh my goodness.
Oh God. Our videographer would be like, I quit.
No, the videographer would be like running down the street and I'd be falling in the street.
Like, I think I need to send this to the FBI.
Me.
He's like, these two are out here. He's like, they kept me out until 8:30 in the morning. We were at 7 different places. There were so many men. What's going on? I can't trust these women. They said they're getting on a private flight to Paris tomorrow. I don't know. They haven't slept in days.
Literally. I don't know who would be up for that.
No one could keep up with us.
No.
No,
Speaking
they
of
can't keep up
Paris,
with
I'm
us.
so excited for Paris.
I know. Paris.
You ready? It's gonna change
our
my
whole
life.
year revolves around Paris Fashion Week. Just
I'm like waiting. I'm like, okay, things are bad right now, but we're going to Paris Fashion
I'm like,
Week.
in 4 months, I'm going to be in Paris. This won't matter. Where's your? I want your career question. Oh,
Oh,
I got to screenshot this. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Somebody sent me tea, and they were like, "This happened," but I can't say it out loud.
Okay.
But it was a little tea about somebody we know. I'm gonna just start leaving my. I'll be leaving my Instagram story open for full confessions of anything people have, the tea they want to send me.
The DMs are open for the confessions. People.
Does she actually love nerds, or is that all a lie?
All right.
She loves nerds.
The tide might be shifting, people.
Oh, you like cool men now?
I might like cool boys, and let me tell you why. Because nerdy men are still nerds. Nerdy men are still nerds. Okay, this is the thing about nerds.
They're not that interested in women.
That's true.
They're interested in the shit they nerd out on.
Exactly. And you know what?
Which is fine.
Women that date nerds think they found this hidden gem and like, oh, like I see him in a version that no one else sees. Like, oh, like this thing, like I got him in lockdown. It's not that way at all. I've been hurt by one too many nerds since the last time I've been on this podcast, okay? The other thing about nerds is like a lot of them, and I hate to give them this credit, are like creative genius nerds, and they don't have the emotional bandwidth.
Their brains operate in a different way. They're incredibly smart and they're incredibly like into the things that they're into, and you're like on some layer of distraction from all of that.
100%. So a lot of nerds have disappointed me. A lot of them. I mean, like I'm dating like the video game guy.
Yeah.
I'm dating the like, I don't know,
artsy
the
guy.
artsy, the director. I'm dating the like whatever. And
ultra creative.
ultra super successfully.
Like these like even like super hippie guys that are like free love, free, like they're just like, you think they're like it's all love all the time and they're like on this wavelength. No, they're like, also, you're like, wait a minute, did I just get tricked and he's having sex with multiple women, dating all of us, and he also doesn't have time for any of us, so we get ignored all day.
It's a
disguise. We don't even go on
disguise.
dates because he's working on his craft.
Nerdy men are disguises. Like
Fuckboys in disguise.
I used to be like, you can take the bodybuilder, I'll take the director. You know what I mean? But like now I'm totally
she wants a douchebag. Fantastic.
I kind of do, and you know what? Also, people told me this.
You're all just men.
That's what I'm saying.
They're all the same.
They're
It doesn't
all
matter
kind
if
of
you're
the
hot or
same.
not hot or nerdy or cool. You have the same priorities, and at the heart of it, you're just a man.
Lately I've been into like a Viking.
Sexy man.
I need like
I love a Viking.
And I also like, people told me this, and I don't know if it's a placebo, but I went off my birth control, and people say that changes your type sometimes. And like the last couple of dates I've been on have been with like tall, not to show off, but
She's like, I'm only dating tall, sexy, very hot, very attractive models who've been on television before. I don't know what's happening to me, but my type is shifting.
Shut up.
They're just hot, Levi.
I used to
It's just a hot guy.
I used to love the dweeb that like knew his way around Adobe and could like whatever.
Still a man at the end of the day.
Yeah, so to answer your questions, I don't know. My nerd era might be, for the record,
We're going to take back your I Heart Nerd shirt.
Rip. I Heart
Take it
cross
away.
out.
Somebody come take her I Heart Nerd shirt. She does not heart. Just get I Heart Hot Guys.
No, I don't heart guys anymore. That's the other thing. I'm kind of over.
That guy that worked at, there's a man that works at Surf Lodge that looks like Thor. Remember him? He is the hottest man I've never stopped thinking about him again.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He changed my type. I literally saw that man and I was like, wait, that's my type. Whoever that man is, hottest man I've ever seen.
That's what I'm saying.
That was the hottest man I've ever seen in my entire life.
I need a Viking. I need Khal Drogo. I need like that's my energy right now. And that guy was.
I literally was like, every guy I've ever liked pales in comparison.
We gotta find
to this
him.
Man.
He literally.
If you're the waiter at Surf Lodge, oh my god,
slide in the DMs.
He looked like the long lost Hemsworth brother.
That's what I'm saying.
And I've never thought Chris Hemsworth was hot. He was never my vibe. And I agree. Now all of a sudden I'm like,
our types might be sinking, Bailey, because you used to like the tatted, like kind of like
rough around the edges, man.
And I like the literal Discord monitor.
And now
with
ever
the
since I
fedora
went to
in
Surf
his
Lodge,
mom's
I'm like,
basement. That's my type. Now
Thor.
we might be coming to our senses.
Well, they all suck. They might as well be hot.
This is what I'm saying.
Like we might, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it might as well be the hottest man in the world.
Exactly.
Okay, we've already been here for an hour and I've gotten through 2 of these questions.
Okay.
Okay. I can't find your career question. So many. The main question we got was like, how did we become friends? And I feel like that is the most important answer. Is like, it wasn't that exciting of a story, but
yeah,
that's what it's really about. Is like finding people you connect with and valuing the friendship. How's single life? Oh, they want to know how single life is for you after so many years in a relationship. Because for those who don't know, you were in a 12-year relationship.
Yeah, I was.
It's terrible. It's treacherous.
I think that I've had a fastened crash course on dating where I've learned a lot in a short amount of time. And I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to see what everyone's talking about. I'm over it. Like I said, I'm having like fun like hangouts with guys in LA and dates and guys in LA very casually when I was out there. And that was like kind of exciting for me. But in general, I'm over it.
Like, when we first became friends, we both were on the heels of our breakup. Mm-hmm. And I was like, dude, I was in a relationship for 2 years. I'm a shell of a human. You were in a relationship for 12 and you're fine. And you were like, I'm excited. Like, I don't know what this is going to be like. Like, I'm looking forward to the dating scene. Da, da, da. And slowly over the years, I've just watched it like your like excitement's sort of gone.
I am genuine. Exactly. The excitement's because I've been like hurt. I'm like I said, I feel like I sounded like a little bit of a player girl in the beginning, but I'm a lover girl. Like I like hold like when I like someone and you're in my life, I'm very loyal and very protective. Even if it's casual, it's like I will let someone hurt me a million times until I'm ready to break it off. But yeah, I'm over that. I'm over like letting people like.
And you were naive, but in a way 100%. That wasn't your fault. Like I was like, I wouldn't know the things I know if I hadn't been single for so long or like had so many different relationships. I'm like, when you're in a 12-year relationship, you can't possibly know what you don't know.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, honey,
I'm in this
door is gonna
era.
hit you. Like I was like, oh my God, this is gonna come back and just. I'm like, it's not gonna be good.
I'm kind of jaded right now. I'm kind of like
it comes in waves.
I feel I'm not really attracted to anyone other than unless you're the most beautiful
hottest guy in the world.
Human in the entire world. And emotionally, I'm just like, I'm also like, I'm kind of cooked because like I made my life amazing for myself. It's been all me.
That's me. I'm in that right
now.
And
we actually, you're my man.
Thank you. I've got you.
It's like, Mom, I don't want to. What is the Cher quote?
She's I don't need a rich man. I am a rich man. That's how I'm feeling right now.
That's how I feel. I'm cooked. Like I
love my friends.
I live my life the way that I've worked hard for me to live it. Like I've worked so hard for me. And not that dating a man is like for them to give you a better lifestyle, but it's like
what the hell are they going to add?
Emotionally, it's like I have my friends. I'm set. I have a great network of friends. I have a great relationship with my family.
We have the best friends in the whole wide world.
Like
we have such a good friend group.
Like a man just complicates things.
I'm kind of like, you're going to interrupt my time with my friends.
And like sex isn't that big of a deal to me. So it's like wherever. Yeah, exactly. So I'm kind of in a like wah about dating. What about you though? I know. Okay, fine.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. It's such a disaster. It's such a people ask me dating questions all the time. I'm like, you don't want dating advice from me. Okay. I'm like, you could not be asking a worse person for dating advice. Like literally.
It goes back. I mean,
you might as well be asking me calculus questions. I'm like, you got to call somebody else. Kendra, our other best friend, she wrote a question. We could make this. This could have to be the last. We just blew through an hour.
Are we actually? Oh my God.
It's been basically an hour. I got here. It's been about an hour.
Okay.
We normally wrap it up around 40, 50 minutes, so we're there. But here's our.
I feel like we have so much to talk about. Oh my God.
I have so much.
We need part 3.
There's so many. We're going to have to do a part 3. We literally
are. This is crazy.
But Kendra, our dear friend, said, why? She's going to be so mad I said it was her. Why are we all single even though we're perfect?
Lovely question.
I'm asking myself the same thing, Ken.
Do you think we're all enabling each other to be single? I think
this. Me, you, and Kendra are fully enabling each other to do terrible behavior. And I feel like any men that's dated any of us are going to be like, perfect. These chicks are calling themselves perfect. Kendra's a menace. Kendra's a menace. I'm a menace. You're a menace.
Yeah.
We're menaces to their lives. Like, I don't think we should interview like the last guy Kendra went on a date with, the last guy I went on a date with, the last guy you went on a date with.
So are they perfect?
And be like, so what's your reviews? And they're gonna be like, these bitches are crazy.
No,
she's gonna be like, for one thing, her 2 best friends came on the date. And I'm gonna be like, these 2.
We were in the background in the booth with the glasses
on. So they
on.
came. They spent a bunch of money. They charged it to me. I paid for all their drinks all night. I paid for dinner.
And we're perfect for
and
doing that,
then they ran
by the
off
way.
together and went to a different club without me.
This is what the narrative should be. She has extremely loyal friends that care about her well-being, and that's a green flag to me. And I'm so happy that I found a woman that her friends care about her. It's such a green flag when women have healthy friendship relationships. That's the narrative in my head. Okay?
They're going to say I spent $750 on the three of them, and then they left at 2 a.m, and I never saw any of them again. That's what they're going to say.
Nope.
If you want to date with any of us, you're really just coming to party with me, Levi, and Kendra. You're not really, it's not a date.
Yeah, but then we say we want boyfriends, so just edit that part out. We're actually really tame.
What I
girls.
meant to say was, we are wife material.
Exactly.
What I meant
Kendra's
to say was,
gonna murder us.
Kendra is going to kill us. Kendra is the most well-behaved of all of us.
I just got a flashback to a story.
Kendra's going to kill us. I'm going to have Kendra on. She's going to be like the redaction
it's gonna
episode.
Be like this, beep, beep,
Kendra's
beep,
going to be
beep.
like, they're a bunch of liars. Okay. So now, okay, the one thing I do want to ask was, there was a career question. This will be your last question, but people want to know how you got into event planning and like why that's the right career for you and like why you're so successful. And she really is. We don't have to talk about your job because I know it's like she's very high fashion. She's always worked in high fashion. She works for very high fashion brands. I feel like people would be shocked if they're like, oh my God, that was Levi? Like, we know Levi. She does big things in fashion, but it's just a very, it's not the kind of world where you can talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to work in fashion, and I feel like I'm just gonna say all the things that I've done, because I'm always like, these are things you need to do. You need to be outside, you need to be on LinkedIn, whatever. That world is changing, and you hear people say that, and you're like, okay, but we want to know how you actually got your job. So I went to school in Indiana, and I hustled so hard on LinkedIn. I was that LinkedIn girl.
People really wanted to know about your childhood, but we don't have time for your childhood.
Oh my gosh, I have so much to talk
Part
about.
3, Levi's
I want to talk
childhood.
about. This is so fun. I would recommend, if you're in college and you are not in New York and you want to work in fashion, you have to put yourself out there, because I probably applied to 200 internships, literally my first time, just seeing what would stick. I literally applied, and you have to if you don't have connections, you have to do volumes, because I grew up poor and I didn't have any connections. So I randomly got a bite for an internship after applying for a cold email. I got it when I was in New York during the summer. I networked my butt off.
You are the most social girl I've ever known, and it is so beneficial to you.
Thank you.
You are she will make friends in any room. She will meet people in any room, and you are so social. And it doesn't, we go to 2 events and I'm like, if one more person talks to me, I think my head's gonna explode. You can go to 10. And that's your superpower, I think. And I think in the modern world, sociability is that's
Thank you so much.
The most quality gift you can have.
It is, because that's something that AI can't replicate, is having these one-on-one personal connections.
Grab a coffee with.
Exactly. I got my first internship. When you're out here, you have to be doing the informal interviews. You have to be doing the free volunteering. You have to whatever. So I was doing all of that. I got my first internship with Zach Posen, and then I was doing Nick Graham fashion shows and doing informal interviews with Marc Jacobs, people at Marc Jacobs and things like that. I was going on LinkedIn looking at every possible fashion company I wanted to work for and shooting cold emails. From the informal interview, I also cold emailed KCD, which is an agency, and I started working New York Fashion Week for Marc Jacobs. I also did an informal interview with someone at Marc Jacobs. They happened to have a position available. Someone within that world was from Indiana, so they gave me a shot.
I know of 2 jobs you've gotten because people have just literally met you and liked you so much that they called you and were like, I have a job for you. And you were so good at your last job that they called you for your new job because they were like, we really like you. This is so random, but what are the chances you're looking and want to take this huge position?
Exactly. So that's how I got my first role at Marc Jacobs doing PR. Then I went on to do marketing at Ted Baker, kind of through the networking of it all. You have to just keep on putting yourself out there. Then I quit my job at Ted Baker, traveled the world, and then I went to an event at Tory Burch, and
you were so likable.
I started chatting away, and someone was like, hey, we have something. Would you be interested in applying for it? That was an event. Got it. Then I've been freelancing. I've been at a lot of different companies and worked a lot of internal fashion jobs and done a lot of like freelancing internally. But the biggest advice I can give is like one thing leads to another and it kind of snowballs. Like my current job I got from my last job and they went. So it's just like once you get started, you'll build a network and it all kind of starts to make sense. But you have to put yourself out. You can't give up. You have to really love it. I did it because I loved it and I had a mission since I was a kid that this is what I wanted to do and knew I had to work hard for it. So that's kind of how I've curated and cultivated my career, and I love it. I love working at events.
Be social, be likable. Like that is so important in industries that are like fashion or music or media. It's like there's a lot of not likable people. Try being really nice to people and likable, and people will want you around more. And
confidence.
Yeah.
Confidence. I don't know what gave me the confidence to send my resume to all these people and do whatever, but like you are that girl. And like if you're not that girl, someone else is going to pretend to be that girl. You know what I mean? Yep. So might as well be you if you really want it. So
okay, Levi.
All right.
And take a breath. Oh we literally, I feel like we could win some kind of like Guinness Book of World Record for talking without breathing. No, we didn't take a breath that whole time, if that's what you're asking yourself. Okay. Killed it. That was part 2 with Levi Sebree.
Oh my gosh, I still have so much to talk about. We yap too much.
I could talk to you about dating forever. I could talk to you about your life forever. We could 100% do part 3 on your childhood. People want to know about Indiana and all of that, but
yeah, I have more to talk about. I could talk about everything, but it's so easy to talk to you.
But I love you.
I love you.
Will you shout out your socials for us?
Yes, it's Levi Sebree, LeviSebree. And if you're interested, look at my Substacks. I really enjoy it. I really like writing those.
What's your Substack?
It's also Levi Sebree. So take a look at that. Levi Savannah on TikTok.
I forgot to ask you your ultimate it girl. Has
ultimate
it changed?
It girl.
If it hasn't changed, that's fine. But a lot of people's it girls change.
Well, you're my ultimate it girl.
You're my ultimate it girl.
Obviously. Dolly Parton is a good one.
Okay. You're feeling her right now?
I'm really feeling that soulful energy. Yeah, let's keep it with that.
I like Dolly. Last time it was like Grimes, now it's Dolly.
Yeah.
I love this.
No,
it changes.
I love Grimes.
Whose vibe is like influencing you, or like maybe you learned something new. Like, I found out about this woman I didn't know who did this. Like, it changes all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Dolly Parton it is. My socials, I am at Bailey T. Taylor, and we are at It Girl, the series. Levi, thank you so much. You are like truly the light of my life, and I really could not live without you. And we will be back next week with another It Girl.
Love you.